think we should be live. Let's make sure.
Whew. Are we live? You know what? I did not even share this on our Instagram yet.
Oh yeah, we're live. Oh, hold on. Yep.
I have a link.
I'm gonna put this right here real quick.
All right. You know what? I'm going to try something new today.
Hold on.
Can you do this on using this for the live stream?
What? Huh? What?
This way. And then here.
What's going on here? Yeah.
Can you do that?
Yeah. Why?
Then this will be live
For what?
on Insta.
Oh, Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, what camera are we gonna be looking at?
We can still look at that, and people still see us on Insta. Hi, everyone. We are live. I know. So I'm gonna try something different. We've never done this. We're like thinking about it right now. Thanks for joining us. Welcome, welcome. It's Sunday, June 12th. Can you believe it? Yep, that works.
But they can't see.
Oh, yeah, that's true. What we're talking about.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
Can you screen cap that anyway?
How do you screen cap?
Yep, there. Okay, I'm gonna post this on our Insta story. What a silly face you have on. It's Sunday, yes, streaming.
Yeah. How's everyone doing? How are you guys doing? Yes, it's Sunday. And today was such a busy day.
It's been like this several days in a row.
We had a meeting with all the department heads at the Hilton Americas, and that went on for most of the day. And then we went into the GRB, into the convention center.
Measured a whole bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, we continued the meeting in there. So we have about 30-something people in our upper management, and we meet pretty regularly. Usually we meet at our HQ, but this time, from now until the convention, we decided to start meeting at the Hilton or at the convention center or at the Marriott, just because we're there. And if we need to ask, if we need to answer any questions or we need to just check something out real quick, we're right there. It's more efficient and things are better this way.
Well, thanks everyone for joining us tonight. I know it's a hectic day for us, but in general, we really appreciate you guys coming on the stream so loyally, and looking forward to it as we do too, because there's a lot to talk about for the convention. So I really appreciate that. We all do, and our team really is amazing. So we want to thank everyone for being part of this stream. Please, if you haven't done so, start commenting. We'll try to do questions along the way as well. And this is because of the hectic day, we didn't have a lot prepared for the stream. So we're going to try to also give you some input, insight, and also talk to you about what you'd like to do for the convention in general. But thank you for joining us. Subscribe, hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications. There's going to be constant updates along the way towards the convention and during the convention itself too.
Yes, that is correct. One big question we brought up at the meeting today, which we all kind of chimed in, and everybody kind of like gave their 2 cents on this, So we thought we would ask you guys here on this stream, and you guys can just tell us what you think, what your opinion is. First of all, are there any artists from the Artist Alley, if you, as in you have a booth in the Artist Alley right now on the stream? Is there anyone? Because, I mean, this question pertains to artists, but it's mostly for everybody as well. But I just want to know if there's any artists here from the Artist Alley on the stream. Just let us know, because I got a question, and I would like you guys to chime in. Meanwhile, let me prepare something real quick.
And go ahead and yes, start asking questions if you have any, and then we'll try our best to inform you along the way.
Okay, so well, let me pose this real quick. Okay, so I'm sure you guys are somewhat, even though we haven't released the full schedule and we haven't launched the app yet, you guys are familiar with kind of like how the weekend is going to play out. Now on Thursday is, well, we used to call, I mean, we still do, we call Thursday day zero, which is the day before the convention opens. But now it's like the first day. The convention is, I mean, most of it is open on Thursday. The exhibit hall, which is the big part of the convention, isn't open on Thursday. That opens until Friday. But on Thursday, for example, the Tenjin Festival, which is all the outdoor festival, that opens up, right? So all the food trucks already on Avenida, all of that stuff is happening on Thursday. All the games and the beer and sake garden in the Tenjin Festival, that's open. The Ferris wheel is happening, and that's open. So all of this is on Thursday. Sumo Slam, if you guys are familiar, if you remember Sumo Slam from last year, that is also on Thursday. On Thursday is also Dreamcatcher, which is K-pop. So you have the Dreamcatcher panel, right? And after that, you have the autographs for the Ultra VIP ticket holders for Dreamcatcher. And after that, you have the actual concert
in the evening.
Now, of course, concert, everybody can attend a concert. Whether you have a ticket or not, you can attend. If you don't have a ticket and you just, as long as you have an Anime Matsuri badge, you can check out the concert. And you should, because it's really awesome. Usually these kind of concerts, if they were doing a just a standalone concert somewhere else or whatnot, they're really expensive. It's K-pop, it's really expensive. But, if you have the chance and you just have an Anime Matsuri badge, it doesn't cost you any extra money. You can just check it out. So come and join us. It's just going to be a fun day. All right. So then after the concert ends at about 10:30 or so. After that, from midnight, is Matsuri.
De Noche.
Yeah, De Noche. So
our new Latin
that is
party.
Yes, is the new
event.
What's the best way to describe it? It's our new event. This is the first time we're going to do the event this year, and it's like an anime party with a Latin flavor to it. It's gonna be awesome. Music and oh man, it's gonna be awesome. You guys should definitely check that out. That is Thursday at midnight. So as you can see, there is a lot of stuff going on Thursday already. Okay, so now we're thinking of adding something extra on Thursday, right?
Not that we don't have a lot. But
yeah.
And by the way, the karaoke lounge will be open also on Thursday.
Correct.
On the second level.
Yeah.
My cosplay meetups too.
Okay, so also now, you guys. So if you think of the convention center, right? All of the first floor on the convention center, that is our exhibit hall, except exhibit hall A, which is where the concert is. So the concert, Club AM, all of that stuff happens in A. But between B and E, that right there is vendors, exhibitors, the car show.
A lot more. Gaming.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay, that itself doesn't open until Friday.
Friday.
Upstairs in A3, that is the Artist Alley. So in A3. And also that right now starts on Friday and, is open the 3 days, which is A3. Um, Besides the Artist Alley, there's another cool thing happening upstairs in A3, which we're going to announce later. But for now, just picture the Artist Alley in A3. So what we were discussing today, right, was the possibility of opening the Artist Alley one day early. So opening the Artist Alley on Thursday, right? So on Thursday, besides all this stuff that we said, you can also go into the Artist Alley, right? It'll be open, and so then the Artist Alley will now be open for 4 days
Woo!
instead of 3, right? Now, this is something we were discussing. This is not an announcement. I'm not saying we're going to do it. We were discussing doing it. Okay. So there's some upsides and well, the downsides are not really downsides. It's more like challenges, right? It gives all the attendees extra stuff to do on Thursday, so you can check all this stuff out. And in between things, if you're in between this and that and whatnot, now you can go into the Artist Alley, right? And there's a ton of artists in there which you can have fun with. Also for the artists, it gives them an extra day of business. And on like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it is just only the Artist Alley open. So the
Right.
tens of thousands of people that are going to be in the convention center, if they want to go, they'll just go to the Artist Alley. They're not, trying to split their time between the exhibit hall and the Artist Alley, right? So it gives them an extra day. And honestly, for the artists, it won't cost them any extra money, right? This is, the Artist Alley is already sold out, right? So it's just something extra, right? Why do we do this? Well, because we support our artists, right? And we figured, let's support our artists and at the same time create some more programming and more value to the badge for the attendees. So now you have all of the stuff that I mentioned plus the Artist Alley to attend on Thursday. Now, obviously, there is no Thursday only badge. So the single day badges start on Friday. So basically, everyone on Thursday attending any of those events must have a 4-day badge. And we before somebody asks, right? So we've considered, we were thinking, should we add a Thursday badge or not? But no, we've never had a Thursday badge, and I don't know if we want to add that in there. But for now,
It's actually Thursday was been our plan as a bonus day. It's been a bonus day for just the past few years, and so because of the fact that it wasn't full Thursday, like when I say full, every part of the convention, so this is why Thursday was an add-on day on top of your weekend pass for Anime Matsuri. So with that said, that's why we don't do single day passes for Thursday, because it's not like a full day for us in terms of event programming and all the things that. So this is why another reason why we're trying to add on to Thursday, so that potentially it can be a full scale convention for 4 days. Like in terms of a single day possibility in the future as well.
yeah. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think that's a good idea? Do you think we should open the Artist Alley on Thursday, or not? Well, that's not a good idea. Just keep it Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Anyway, you can chime in what you guys think. If there's any artists here, we would like to know what they think as well. Obviously, again, this is not, nothing has been finalized here. Just a discussion for us to see, and we're gonna give ourselves like a few days to just go back and forth and think about this. And if we want to do it, obviously it means that we now have to open that entire exhibit hall one day early, which means we have to set it up one day early. Also for the artists, this would mean they would have to decide if they want to come one day early to get an extra day of business.
Right.
Right.
And we would actually make this kind of like an option. I know it's something less, not too far from the date of the convention. So I know it's a lot of planning on the artist side, potentially, and so it's something that we will make it optional for artists if we're going to add on for Thursday. That's not something that we would force upon an artist to do.
Yes,
if we're doing
correct.
Thursday.
Correct. And so, yeah, so basically what she's saying is if there are artists, in this case, because, we're talking about implementing a change like this, um, you know, like a little under 2 months before the convention, which, and I mean, if it's worth it, then it's worth it. But if you are an artist and you've already made plans to only attend Friday, Saturday, Sunday, then that's fine. I mean, you can still come and set up on Friday morning, right? This is not a mandatory thing. But if you think, oh, I want to come one day early to get an extra day of business, you can as well, right? So these are the things that we've been talking about. Now, if it works and it works well, and you guys like it, and everybody likes it and whatnot, then we can consider just having this a thing, moving forward, like from 2023. The artist alley itself, right? Compared last year, we had to move the artist alley to A3, right, because of the Dr. Seuss exhibition downstairs. But moving forward, decided to just keep it up there because it's its own exhibit hall. It's big, and this year we're going to have a lot of signs, a lot of promotion everywhere, letting people know where it is.
And remind you, we can never have the concert hall upstairs because of the pure power of you guys actually on the dance floor, or attending the music acts and whatnot. You guys tend to really get into it. We use not only the concert hall for the concerts itself, but also Club AM, and that's where our main stage is. So we can never actually have that on the third level. This is another reason why we had to put artists in the future. We had planned this on the third level, and believe you me, we are planning a whole bunch of, before artists you jump into getting signage. We are absolutely gonna go all out this year on signage for Artist Alley on the third level. So just keep that in mind. We already made plans where we've been measuring like crazy at the convention center. We've already ordered a whole bunch of stuff for Artist Alley, and it is going to be absolutely insane this year in terms of what what our plans are for Artist Alley in terms of decor, the ambiance, what's going to happen in there. So you guys are going to hopefully come in for a really big treat, not just artists but also attendees. So keep that in mind. Lots more to come for the announcement.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, there is still something. There's a big surprise in the artist alley which we haven't announced yet. So up there in A3, it wouldn't just be only the artist alley. It will be
Right.
the artist alley and something
An exhibition.
amazing, something spectacular, which I think a lot of you guys are going to like. And when we do make that announcement, you see what I'm, you'll understand what we're talking about. So obviously we want to get your feedback, get feedback from the artists, and I'm sure by
A few days
next
from now.
by next weekend or so, when we have the next live stream, we would have made up our minds if we're gonna do it or not. Obviously we still have to check with the convention center, right, to just make sure, and we have to kind of like move everything forward one day, which is doable, but is it worth it? I guess. Okay, all right.
There's a question.
Huh?
I'm going to just kind of go scroll back from the
Yeah.
beginning of questions. When will host more guests?
Very soon. We have a lot of guests actually that we haven't announced.
We've been working on multiple things at one time, not just designing of certain things that are happening for the exhibitions, not just new booths and whatnot. We are rearranging a few things in terms of layout so that it can be smoother for everyone, and also accommodating all the popular things that are happening, such as the karaoke lounge, for example. So we're redesigning certain things. We're upgrading exhibitions and exhibitor hall. We're also ordering a lot of stuff, and we're launching the app any day now. So we've been working on the back end administratively. Meanwhile, also talking to all the different groups that are coming from overseas. and planning their visas, their travel, all that stuff, and their of course their schedule with you guys. So this is why there's a bunch of things going on all at once. All the departments are working overtime right now in terms of trying to make sure that everything gets planned and runs smoothly. And mind you, we're still in the I guess the slope of things trying to get back to normal. I know events are happening in the George R. Brown Convention Center, weekly right now, and so we've been working with the convention center, city, all kinds of different permitting that we're going to be utilizing for the convention itself, and just planning. So thank you so much for your patience. Don't worry, there's a lot of guests that we haven't announced yet, and plenty of also events and programming that we have not included in our announcements yet. So thank you so much for your patience. The app will absolutely change the game in terms of what the schedule is going to be like for you guys. So you're going to get to see and do and experience all that at the convention, but beforehand too, you can interact with your fellow attendees, potentially sharing all these activities all on the schedule of the app. So those are the type of things that we've been working on, and announcements are absolutely coming. So thank you for that question. Is there a Sega booth? From Aaron. Aaron Peña.
No Sega booth.
No Sega, but something special.
Something from Sega, yeah, but just not Sega.
When is Cosplay Cafe announcement? For reservations, I take it you're asking for Carly V, and that is coming. Actually, we're waiting on just descriptions for Eventbrite to update that, and then we're gonna create the reservations and just announce that for you. But in terms of the picture, you'll see it this week, and I'm pretty sure the reservations might even come before next Sunday. Okay.
Yes.
And Michael McKinney is asking, any idea when reservations to pick up Super Passes early will be coming? So Super Pass holders, I know you're waiting reservations because we're not going to take every single Super Pass holder to come for early badge pickup. So it's first come first served basis, but it's also coming a week before the convention, and you can pick it up early in Houston. And we will probably be getting reservations towards the end of the month or in the beginning of July for that reservation. Again, the early pickup for only Super Pass holders is happening a week before the convention.
Yeah. Also, Alpha Dog is asking, can someone leave the convention and come back the same day? My brother needs to know. Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Just make sure you have your badge on
with
you. You can leave and come back.
Yes. Heaven Exol, you definitely have to be patient with registration department for if you'd like to change anything from your information, transfer, all that stuff with registration. So thank you for that. Question. Oh, K Singer says yes. Open it Thursday. Great idea. For artists, I think you're saying. For Artist Alley, that's what the big question is for you guys tonight. Is what do you think about, or if you're an artist, we'd love for your input as well. If we should open Artist Alley on Thursday. There you go. We'll make a decision soon. Will there be drawing in the Artist Alley from Nirnith? Yes, absolutely. Live drawing schedule. I believe the artist.
Is she referring to live? Are you referring to live drawing or just?
Yes, I believe it's the live drawing.
On the main stage, yes.
Mm-hmm. There will be a live drawing programming schedule for that. Absolutely. When will cosplay meetups be announced? On the app.
Yes, they're on the app.
They're on the app.
That's going to be announced when the app launches. You get to go into the app and you'll see them there. As a matter of fact, Karima, that's our programming manager, has almost a complete schedule of all the cosplay meetups. You guys know
Yes.
the cosplay meetups are happening on the second floor.
Yes.
Um,
We did change the location. It's still on the second floor, but in a different
it's the same. It's just one
over.
balcony over, so
Yes.
it's exactly the same as it was last year, except just one balcony over
To the right.
towards the right. But as far as space and everything, it's exactly the
I
same.
believe it's the McKinney balcony.
Or is that what it's called?
Yes. McKinney
Okay.
balcony. And guess what? Karaoke lounge is now going to be on the Avenida balcony, which is where cosplay meetup was last year. So don't worry, you won't get mixed up because the app will show you, and what there's going to be directional maps and stuff like that. So on that second floor, it's going to be quite busy. It's going to be quite bumping as well. And on the LARP side, LARP is moving to third level pre-function area. So just an FYI, things are going to be all planned out on terms of layout on the app for you, and that is happening for sure. Okay.
Yeah. So for anyone asking, I know I know people asking questions about when they can pick up badges and when they can pick up their super passes. So usually, the way it's typically done is if you have a super pass, you can pick that up early as a week before the convention.
In person.
Yes, and we will schedule that, and you can just
RSVP.
RSVP, and you can come and pick up your super pass a week before the convention. Or you can pick it up at the convention. You don't have to pick it up early. You can go to the convention on the super pass booth and you can pick it up there. If you have any other badge other than a super pass, you can pick that up at the convention starting Thursday. Right? It's Thursday at is it 10 a.m. or noon, or
I
do
think it's
you know?
noon. It's
Okay.
noon.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
registration at the convention opens at noon on Thursday.
Yeah. We want to show you guys something cool. Let me switch this up a little bit first. All right, so we have. Let me change this up real quick.
I'm gonna answer a couple more questions along the way then.
Let's see.
Will the lines be super long? Bro, watch TV. Yes and no. If you're talking about your badge, yes, there will be lines. Just anticipate lines. But for a badge pickup or a badge purchase, it actually goes very fast. So that was your other question. You're welcome to come early. There's also things that you can see and do, cosplay, of course, and there's going to be things happening, across outside of the convention center, which is our Tenjin Festival happening on Thursday outside as well. So plenty to do while you're waiting for things to open up inside. Can Super Pass or regular pass pick up on Wednesday? No. Registration, it can only be picked up on Thursday. Yes. Yes. So I guess when we're asking about input about Artist Alley, Nirmanth said only open Artist Alley early if we make it clear it's a pre-opening, so people know more artists are showing up on Friday. Oh, for sure. We actually plan to do push notification also in your app this year, a lot more in terms of what is going to go on the event programming side and what's happening, where you should go possibly, things like that. So we would, when you do download the app, again, it's not updated yet for 2022, but when you do download it, if you when you originally it asked if you like push notification, say yes, because during the convention there will be push notifications about what's going to happen, what's happening, and maybe if possibly any changes happening. So please keep that in mind. So push notifications, say yes that you want that. Okay, when you download. Security is absolutely a must for us. So there was a question about security for sure.
Yeah,
We have
correct.
3 levels of security.
Certified Magical Girl is asking, will there be yukata rentals for the festival? That's an interesting
That is
question.
a interesting. It's
Um,
very hot though.
well, I'm well. I mean, there could be. It depends on if there's enough demand.
Demand.
So if many people want to rent them, we can get a company out there. So again, it just depends
I
on the
don't
demand.
know. I don't know what that's happening nowadays yet. Back yet. I know that it happens at festivals sometimes, but in terms of
But
just
when they doing that at the iFest that we went to, there was
no. Well, that's the
oh,
not renting. They were giving that
well, you could
away.
just well, couldn't you just
You couldn't
try it
rent it.
on or wait or what? You couldn't walk around with it
No,
and give it back.
no,
Hmm.
no. You just pick what you wanted, or you could try it on, but you can leave it there and then, but you can just take it. That was a international festival that we were at, and that was the Indian Arabic area,
Oh,
so
okay.
that you can actually those were given away, not rented, and donations were asked for. So that is something that I don't know if that even is happening just yet. So that might not be a possibility. So I'm just saying. And also, it's really hot in July, and if you're wearing other people's garments, I don't know if that's a hygienic issue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I want to say no to that, just for precaution. And I don't want to, say we could do it or anything. That the reason is because of that, and it's just super hot during our event. I know it is because we're in the heat of the summer. In Houston, guys, Houston is pretty hot right now. So in July, it's going to be hot as well. So it's that's the only thing I would say no to is because of the hygiene part.
Okay, and so as you guys can see, there's the picture on your screen.
Ah, yes.
The
Good smile.
We would like to introduce you guys to. They're called the Racing Miku supporters. They're they're the Umbrella Girls, the Race Queens.
Yes. They
All of
have
these
different
names,
names,
but
yeah.
their official name is the Racing Miku supporters. You can see there's 4 of them, and they will be attending the convention. They will be in the Good Smile Racing booth next to Racing Miku. There's a exhibition of Miku there, Racing Miku, like the history of Racing Miku, something similar to what we had last year. But in addition to everything there, besides the actual store and the exhibition, will be the Racing Miku supporters. And you guys get to see this, I guess, kind of announcement before we make it public. I think they're going to announce it on their social media
First.
first. I think it's tomorrow, which is kind of like tonight.
Tonight. Ours. Ours
Um,
tonight.
yeah, but yeah, they'll be there and they'll sign autographs and
There's going to be a schedule for that, too.
yeah,
They're going to have like a interview / panel session. There's a meet and greet with them. And, I believe if you support merchandise at the Good Smile Racing booth, you get an autograph from the girls. This is really special, guys. They've never ever come to the stateside to do
Yeah.
anything like this.
yeah, it's the first time.
So this is their first time outside of Japan to come as race queens as guests, and all 4 of them are showing at the convention. So and you get to meet them in person, see them at the booth. They're gonna be in gear like this, just awesome. I can't wait to actually meet them in person. It's been a while since I think we met 1 or 2 of them before, but all 4, no. Here at our convention is a extremely special treat for us even. So I can't imagine for you guys, you get to see this happening at the convention.
Yeah, it's cool, and yeah, you guys get to meet new people, make new friends, see new things. This the race queens in Japan is kind of a big deal. It's part of it's a big thing in their in their culture. They're very popular over there. Over here, obviously, we don't have like the kind of the Super GT races that they have over there. But it's not to say that we can't introduce our attendees to something cool like this. So the fact that they agreed to come, they decided to come, and we can just you guys can meet them and talk to them
Let me
at
explain
the convention
something.
is awesome.
Yeah, let me explain something about their cosplay here. Their costume is actually of racing Miku, the character. And so what I love about each year is that it changes each year.
Yeah.
The mascot racing Miku is, or Hatsune Miku is in race gear, and it changes every year, whether it be with a new in direction of illustration or theme for that year. Everything is decked out in the new racing Miku theme and attire. Everything from figurines to the car itself, the race car, to what the race queens or the racing Miku supporters wear at the races. And all the merchandise is based on the theme of that year. And this 2022, John actually really loves, enjoys. It's gonna be crazy decked out. What they're doing on the GT, Super GT level, and also merchandise wise at the convention. You're going to be seeing this stuff, and hopefully you're going to be able to support that and meet them in person and see them for the first time, on the stateside. So it's very cool and special. So hopefully you guys can have an opportunity to support that and support them.
And yes, Tony, the race queens will be at the convention on Sunday.
Yes.
They will be there all weekend. Yes. Yeah, we start. Will there be an actual fashion show this year? No. This year we will not have a fashion show.
Yes.
And
it's our first year without a fashion show.
Correct.
Since
And
2008.
and the main reason for that is, as you guys know, our fashion shows are really out there. It's probably the best fashion show, Japanese fashion show anywhere. But in order to host a proper fashion show, we would have to be in Japan. And we would have to be in Japan and discuss with a lot of people and discuss with the companies. And this has to be done. It's very hard to do if we're not there. So we decided this year not to have the fashion show. And instead, in the time slot of the fashion show, there's going to be an anime premiere there. We haven't announced that yet. So that will be announced. Soon.
That's Friday at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yes, no fashion show this year, which is okay. It's not just only are we getting a break from the fashion show, but also we really want to get back to Japan to bring the brands and things that that could possibly bring an amazing fashion show for you guys again.
Yeah, and our fashion shows have always been like the new the new stuff, the new brands, the new trends. I guess we have more than enough Lolita attires and dresses to do that, but we don't want to do the same thing that we've done before. We want new things, and there is a lot of new companies that are interested, Japanese brands that want to be part of our fashion show.
Right.
But with everybody, it just requires some meeting in person.
Yes.
So for 2023, the fashion show will come back, but for this year, we decided not to have it. That's the idea.
Gabriel Rosas, I just want to answer you. Thank you so much for participating this year as a vendor. Your question was if you already purchased your booth, and also that you submitted additional information because we asked for it. And that was the reason why we asked for it, was actually for our app, for probably some kind of description for our app. So thank you for that, and we've already probably received it. We're just updating. Thank you for having patience. Once the app is launched for all this stuff in terms of maps, layout, programming of the event, even your booth area, all that is going to be in the app. So please be patient. So thank you for that.
Yeah, where Marilyn Lopez. Weird question. Oh, no, it's not a weird question. Questions are not weird. Weird question. Will there be any speed friending panels to meet new people? Yes, there is a speed dating
Is
panel.
there?
Yes, there is. And there is
Wow.
what's the other one called? There's a
Anime dating?
no, is it anime dating? There's something else. There's a speed dating and there's something else.
Like a show thing? I don't know.
It's on there. When the app launches, you'll see. But anyway, I'm assuming the point and the reason for this question is to meet people, right? Yes,
Yes.
it isn't just that. There's actually quite a
just
few
fun.
panels. Yeah, there's quite a few panels where you get to interact and
Oh,
meet
yeah.
new people. Besides the actual panels or anything like speed dating or speed friends, how do you guys meet people
Yeah.
at the convention?
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I'm really outgoing, so I just walk to people and talk to them. I don't know how. What do you guys do?
Well, for me, I compliment someone and we just start conversations sometimes because I mean their cosplay is so cool or something. I'm like, that is really awesome. You know, do you like the show? And then sometimes a conversation sparks.
Oh maybe she's shy. Maybe she can just go and what. But it's a it's
People
an
are
anime
very
convention.
friendly.
People are friendly,
Yes.
right?
Yes, and also it's a reunion of sorts for friends, I know, but for newcomers, there are actually a lot of you. There are so many newcomers, whether you're a vendor or artist or an attendee. So thank you so much for taking the courage to become an attendee
Courage? What?
Yes, courage because it takes a lot of courage to like try something new.
Well, I mean,
Don't you agree?
well, okay, all right. So she's saying, I just want new friends since my current friends have outgrown their anime phase. Excuse me. Wait, hold on a second. Wait a minute. What do you mean outgrown? You never outgrow that anime phase. Do you know how
No.
old we are?
Oh, we're much older than you'd think. But no,
Older than you think.
we are.
Okay, all right.
But there's grandparents, and that also bring their children, grandchildren, and even dress up and stuff like that. So don't ever outgrow this passion of yours. But we encourage you to also meet new people, of course. And there's all kinds of different ways to do it at events, at panels, in the exhibit hall, in the artist alley, among the cosplay meetups, singing karaoke with each other, playing LARP together. I don't know. There's so many possibilities.
Well,
Going
there's
on
also
the Ferris wheel together.
yeah, but there's also so many people that there's so much going on at the convention, and right, like where you're around people all the time.
Yes.
So you could sit next to them at panels, or you could stand next to them in line waiting for a panel or waiting for something. You could be trying to buy food from a food truck and there's
Yes.
people around you waiting, right? Just strike up a conversation with anybody, and you'll be surprised of how friendly they are.
Yes, absolutely. The best way is just always ask a cosplayer, "Can I take a picture? I really like that." That's sparks the conversation for anybody. And no, absolutely. There's so many passionate people, colorful people, vibrant, outgoing, but also there's several introverts. And so for those who are introverts, please have courage to talk to people this year. This is the opportunity. This is why we run the convention, is to see and meet people and experience things together. Our greatest reward is seeing you guys happy, seriously, and that is absolutely true and truth. Our team knows this. This is why we're really gung ho about what we do. But it's seeing everyone so like lively and just spirited, and just wanting to be around others like-minded, same type of love, and for anime or for music or costuming or just all kinds of different things. So the possibilities are endless, I would say, at a convention of our scope and in terms of what we do at the event for you guys for entertainment. So there's so many things to do, so many people to meet, and we know that you guys a lot of relationships even sparked at Anime Matsuri. We've had weddings at the convention, okay? We've had engagements at the convention. We've had boyfriends, girlfriends getting together, just meeting new friends. And then you start to have, even if they're far away, they're like from overseas or they're, a country away, you guys become, friends. And then it's a reunion of sorts. And this is a great way to like meet people from so many different backgrounds, so many different places. So it's a huge opportunity.
Yes, and I see a few people complimenting the T-shirt I'm wearing.
Yes, you can get this.
Yeah, you're asking if you can get this at the convention. Yes, you can. You can totally buy this shirt. Well, not this one because this one's mine, but a shirt like this at the convention.
Yes.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
It's full color, and in the back it has it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Mina is asking, can you wear the mask with glasses? See, I should have worn it.
What?
I told you. I had it on early, and he's like, that looks a little strange on camera. I'm like, it does not.
How about you put the glasses over the mask?
I can still see through all this, and it's actually lovely.
Oh, okay.
See, it doesn't look. Does it look weird? John says it looks kind of strange, but I don't think so.
Well, yeah, I guess.
This is a fox mask. The foxes are very sacred and cool. So, yes, you can wear it over glasses for sure. And it was very comfortable. And there's bells. I love it. There's like 11 different types of these fox masks.
Yes.
Festival masks. And there's some bleach ones and
yeah,
there's festival apparel. There's going to be happies. There's also going to be parasols. There's going to be shirts.
Yeah. There's going to there's going to be, you guys, if you like Bleach, Bleach is Bleach starts up again this fall. So if you like Bleach, there's going to be you're going to enjoy the convention this year. There's Bleach merchandise. It's cool Bleach merchandise. I like Bleach, so I hope you guys too. Actually, who doesn't like Bleach? Like, if you don't like Bleach, you're kind of weird. Well, yeah. Well, that's true. I mean, Bleach is cool.
We have lots to still plan for you guys in terms of what we're hoping to do at the convention. We will do. We're so much more in preparation for what's going to be some of the events that are happening.
Yeah, and so just this question right here, and we get this question all the time. So what are the stipulation on masks, right? So you were talking about
like multiple times a day.
So exactly.
Magical Girl asked this.
And usually this happens every time another convention announces either some change or some new
COVID
policy or something. Every time that happens, we get a bunch of
bombarding questions.
Yeah, we get a bunch of questions asking if if we're going to change our policies or our stance, or what is our stance, what are we doing, or what's going on. Just a few days ago, Anime Expo in California said that they required
they didn't require
they didn't require
vaccinations,
the vaccinations, right?
And then or negative tests, but they required masks inside the LA Convention Center.
Yeah.
And then I know because people message us about this also, and then the next day they changed it again.
Yeah, they changed it again. So anyway, so just again, our policy is pretty simple, and it's pretty simple to follow. So even if you don't know what it is, right? We're not making our own policy. So we just follow state guidelines, right? We're in Texas, so Texas state guidelines, right now says there's no mandates on masks or vaccines for events. So that's what we go by. So we're not going to change it unless the Texas state
Mandates it.
Mandates it. So we won't change. So right now, there's I mean, masks are optional. You can wear them if you want to. That's fine. But if you don't want to, you don't have to wear them. And same thing with vaccines. We're not checking vaccine cards or anything like that. It's again, we just follow state guidelines. Uh, and that's so if you want to know where we're at, just look at the Texas state guidelines.
Yes,
Simple.
and leading up to the convention, you can continuously check on that. So we go by that.
Yes.
And period. About that.
Okay. Yeah. So I hope that answers your question.
Oh, by the way, earlier I saw that you can interact. I think Tony mentioned it in the app as well. You can get to meet people in the app. Absolutely, there's a community of sorts from Anime Matsuri on our official group on Facebook, but also in between the app when it launches, you're gonna get to interact with fellow attendees in the app. Also artists and sometimes guests go in there and vendors and all that. You guys can ask questions and your community in there actually answers for you sometimes, or there's ways to find out information just by asking questions in there. So we encourage that when the app launches. So thank you for that reminder about that, so you can interact with others inside the app. Regarding prop, Karma-kun, you can absolutely, it's on our website, as your fellow weebs here are saying in the conversations, but also the game is this. You need to check your prop in at our weapons check. And no metal tips. Just to be clear, of course, no.
Yes.
No live.
Yeah, no sharp objects or
Yes.
anything like that. So
Yes.
just as long as it's safe and you don't hurt anybody. But
Yes.
we have a check-in desk, which is like where the info area is.
Yes.
So it's called weapons check, and you will see the big sign there. So you just go there and they'll just check your props, and they'll give you a little tag which you'll have with you. So everyone with a prop or a weapon or anything like
Yeah.
that
And if
should
you're-
have that tag.
Yeah, and if you're buying from an exhibitor, for example, or vendor, some kind of prop, or sword or something like that, make sure to not. And if it's a real sword, make sure it gets put away. Like,
Yeah.
you can't be using that at all.
So Karma-kun is
Yeah.
asking, so how is the tag going to work on the prop? Because it's a rather large one. It's kind of what I'm wondering. I don't know. So the weapons check will determine
We'll
how
bring
that's
it
going
up
to work.
for sure too, to make sure. There might be some kind of sticker thing.
Yeah, there's also a sticker.
yeah.
So it's
It might be on your badge if you don't want your to be on your prop. But just make sure that we do check it though.
yes.
And then our team will put some kind of certified thing that they checked it.
Yeah. And Mina is asking, will there be an official Anime Matsuri Discord? Well, there is
There is a Discord.
yeah, it's kind of an unofficial one. Maybe semi-official. I know there's one.
Yeah. We might have to post about that another time. But I'll double check what it is. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, Michael McKinney. AM is for the fans. It's for you guys. We create this convention for you.
Yeah. So there's been some really awesome upgrades. So if the last time you were at the Hilton Americas and the Marriott Marquis was
Yes.
last year, this year they've made some renovations and some upgrades. So you guys are going to love it. And
Speaking of which, hotels.
well, yeah, the
They're
hotels.
getting
Yeah,
booked
I think
like crazy.
yeah, the Marriott.
Nearly sold out.
Yeah, I think the Hilton is sold out already, or if not, it's just
Very
about to be
close.
sold out. And same thing with the Marriott. They sold out much faster than we thought they would.
Yes.
Because the Marriott, we have a big room block in the Marriott hotel,
Yeah. Unreal.
and also in the Marriott, we're aiming for it. So no promises, because it's still this. it's still in the works. There's things that need to happen, and signatures and licenses and approvals. There's a process, right, to it. But we're still aiming to announce the racing Miku rooms in the Marriott.
In the Marriott Marquis.
And if we're able to do that this year, and we hope we can, it'll work the same way as the Godzilla room worked in the Hilton last year. So
by raffle.
yeah, by raffle. You can't book the room directly,
Yes.
but if you have a reservation there, you could.
Under Anime Matsuri.
Yeah, on as long as it's under the Anime Matsuri block, names are picked out of a hat, and you could actually
Win that room.
get the room. And obviously, just like with the Godzilla room
You get to
last year,
stay in the room.
yeah, we would make this announcement
And you get
probably in July.
Yeah, and then if everything goes well and we do something like that, you also get like the VIP experience. I think beginning on Friday, at the convention, with meeting the racing Miku supporters and whatnot as well. So
Mhm.
and a goodie
Mhm.
and a cool goodie bag from us for Good Smile Racing.
At the Metal Gear Solid vehicles making a comeback. Oh yeah, you're not ready for what's coming this
There's
year.
gonna be something
There's
extra.
so much more than last year.
There's something extra.
Yeah.
Heavens X Soul, thank you for that question. Let's see. I saw something. What time does the concert rave start on Saturday? Are you talking about Club AM? The
Yeah.
concert for
Mhm.
Saturday is at 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. I don't remember.
I think it's 9 p.m. It's 9 to 10:30.
Okay, so for,
But doors open early.
yes, for J-pop on Saturday, and then at 12 midnight or 12:30 a.m. is when Club AM starts.
Yeah, yeah.
When we haven't even announced our headliner yet. um,
If Matsuri is for the fans, would you consider giving out paper fans for marketing and to beat the heat?
You will
Well-
be getting some cool stuff
Well,
this year.
it's funny you mentioned
Yes.
that. Yeah, we are way ahead of you.
We've been
So,
planning it.
Yeah, we've been. And wait, we don't have a sample here.
We don't have a sample here.
Probably we'll.
Maybe in a couple weeks.
Yeah, when he comes in, we'll show you a sample of the cool fans to beat the heat. Yeah, yes, that would be pretty awesome. But besides there's gonna be a ton of swag and merch, and you guys are gonna love. There's just so much cool stuff that is that's gonna be at the convention this year. And some of it we'll share with you, and some of it we'll just leave it so it's a surprise right at the convention. But I'm sure you guys are gonna love it.
Oh man, there's so much going on, and there's so much more to be announced. So please stay tuned. And we're already about an hour.
So we have I have a Skype meeting online.
Overseas.
Yes, with Japan, and we will be making announcements this week. You know what? I didn't I say that last time? I said we're going to make some guest announcements.
Yes.
It's just we're trying to
been
catch up. There's so much stuff.
catch up.
As a matter of fact, when the app launches, and we're hoping the app will launch this week coming, there is guests. There's quite a few guests in there that we haven't even made the announcement for. So hopefully we're going to try to get as many announcements for guests out there before the app launches.
Right.
If not, well, the app can launch and you guys can see what guests they are, and we'll make the announcements after that. But even so, all the guests in the app is still not all of the guests.
Right. We're constantly. That's another thing I want to remind people, that when the app launches, don't think that that's it. We're constantly updating the app daily.
And I can't wait for you guys to see the guests for Hentai Fest this year. And actually, I can't even wait for you guys to see the announcements for the Nerdlesque. That's pretty awesome.
That is a event that only you need if you have an Anime Matsuri badge for 18 plus, please. Strictly 18 plus. we are doing 18 plus checks and everything, and just the way that we're gonna line you up this year and going into B3, we have a really great system. We're gonna do pre-checking people, things like that, like big crowds, so that we can alleviate the long lines
we
and
can
stuff
get,
like
yeah,
that.
we're
More
trying to cut down
people
on the lines.
and
Yeah.
time in which you go into these big halls that we plan to have big attendance for. So thank you so much for
Yeah.
your patience with the app itself and all the information that's coming along with it.
That's right.
There is a formal ball, certified magical girl.
Yeah. Was that announced yet? That hasn't been announced?
It has not been announced. It's
Oh, okay.
10 p.m. though on Friday.
On Friday, yeah. So get your formal attire ready.
I think
That's
I
gonna
know
be awesome.
exactly what room it is. It's on the 3rd level.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be announced as well. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back next Sunday.
Yes.
And, as always, you can always reach us and interact with us on the different social media platforms.
Yes.
There's always chatter going on at the Anime Material official Facebook group.
Just a real quick update on volunteers, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
We're still, you're able to submit a volunteer form on our website. It's under our website under Get Involved.
Here, let's wait. Let me.
I'm gonna go. It's under animematsuri.com under Get Involved.
Yeah.
And then you hit volunteer with us, volunteer at Anime Matsuri AM. And with that, the submission is on that page. And what you're going to need to do is if you have a specific department that you are after, or we've been trying to recruit you, in person or verbally, you've been talking to somebody, go ahead and put in that information in the description of your submission. If not, then we are welcome to also submit a form with no general idea yet of where you would be, and our team will collect that information and also email you. So please make sure to check your spam inbox as well for us in case our website, our email gets into your spam inbox. We will be having orientation on June 26th. We're constantly getting still recruitment specifically for, can I tell you where we need that, is for the exhibit hall booths. It's Artist Alley, because our Artist Alley has expanded. Our event programming team on the 3rd and 2nd level needs more help. And also our Tenjin Festival, outdoor festival. I know it's hot outside. This is why, we do want to have shorter shifts for people as well. So the more people that can help us with that, the less likely that you'll be working long hours and whatnot. So that would be fantastic. So there's plenty to still to do for our end on the administrative end, and we would love for you to be a part of it. So keep that in mind. Hit that get involved button, and we'd love to have you as part of our team. Okay, guys. If that's it, there's no more questions. Yes. All right. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Tell your friends and family and coworkers all about Anime Matsuri, happening July 28th to 31st at the George R. Brown Convention Center in downtown Houston, Texas. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We'll see you next time. Stay well and stay nerdy, guys. Bye.